have a custom class called as person. The person has the attribute name and age, but it is not logical for us to actually define default value for name and age by something and 21, because not every person will share the same value for the attributes. In this case, we are going to use something called as constructor. So constructor, you can imagine it as something that you will call before you defining some variables as person. So for example, here we have a name as well as age. Let's say we haven't actually initialized any value to name and age. So initialization will begin by the constructor. So in order to define the constructor, you do something like this. This is a method, but the method name is same as the class name. So for example, your name is person, so the constructor name will also be person. So this is a constructor. Then you can put the things that you want to assign to name and also age inside here. So just now we are defining the name as something where the age is 21, right? So it's actually same where we are putting here. But now we are accepting the inputs from the user or from other class that call us. For example, if we have a name here and the for example age here. So we have the attribute name and age as the parameter. So this one I will assign to here, to the name as well as the age. Now here comes a problem. Both are having the same name, the attribute as well as the things inside the constructor. So this will cause an issue because the compiler doesn't know what is referred to what. So in order to tell the compiler, oh, this attribute, this variable name is actually referring to the name outside here, not the name here, you need to explicitly use the keyword this dot. So this dot name means the name here, and without this is referring to the parameter name. Or you can actually rename this to avoid the naming conflict. So h equals to a, so the h is always that the h is referring to this because no other h is found anyway, right? So the parameter name is a. So like this also you can avoid the naming conflict. So I would suggest you to use this, this dot, so you can easily understand that, oh, this one is for the class attributes and that one is for the parameter. So like this, you can actually defining the name and age in runtime, I mean in the method that calls this class. So now there's an error because you didn't put the parameter of the constructor. So you have already defining name and a, right? So you will define name first as well as the age. So like this also, you're creating a person with some spatial attributes. So let's say if you have a person 2, this person 2 will have another name like this and here. So person 2, you will have a different value for the attributes actually. So we can try and run. As you can see, although they are having the same method, right, but the attributes value is different based on the constructor. So the constructor is very strong if you want to have a dynamic value assigning to different person. So this is it for constructor, and see ya.